Alright, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem HaKakodash. Double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles of the Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the Akim that are preaching and teaching this word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Ba'ath Adawadah, the elect house of David that is scattered abroad. I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. Okay. This video is of Dave Hodges from the Common Sense Show. This video is let's see, it was back on the 19th of October, but as you can see, the name of this video is called Putin Can Rest Easy Because Europe, NATO is Self-Destructing, and it is rightfully so. So we're gonna go ahead and listen to this video. It's only about 6.5 minutes long. You know, after it's over, I'm gonna get into some scriptures and we'll close out. All right, so here we go.
This is very, very serious. I mean, this is really serious. I've mentioned before, if Europe goes down, we lose our major trading partner. And the way things are shaping up, it might be our last trading partner. Latin America's totally turned against us. The Middle East is in the process of totally turning against us. India has turned their back on us. I could go on and on, but you get the idea. I mean, Biden's even busy alienating Pakistan, which was just a nominal ally at the best. This is craziness what's going on. And now Europe is ready to implode. We're going to talk about that here on the Common Sense Show. It's getting real serious, folks. I hope you're prepped. I hope you're ready. Here we go. We're brought to you by Noble Gold. They have two strategies now.
All right, let me just skip this part.
Live by that credo. They will convert your bank fail the iron for the all your, because the bottom line is that silver is going to be the most in 2,000 pounds undervalued. Do you think it's 877? Of course, past risk, and I'm smiling. You will be too. 87777. This is just crazy. Crazy. The German government basically told their citizens to go to hell. We don't care. You're not complaining about being cold. No. We're not doing nuclear. We're not doing natural gas. We're not doing oil. You are on your own. And be prepared for power blackouts, which is what Britain told their people. And France told their people. And guess what those people are doing? They're in the streets. This Prime Minister in the UK, she won't be here by Thanksgiving in my estimation. I think she could be gone that quick. The people are pissed. In Germany, overflow crowds are protesting. And there's going to come a time when protesting turns into serious uprising. It's just a matter of time. It's not what I want to have happen. It's not what I think will happen. It's what history shows will happen. When you deprive people of basic needs, food, water, clothing, shelter that you can survive in. When you deprive them of that, they will do anything to meet those needs, particularly if they have children. Germany is going to implode. Putin's sitting back and, I don't have to fire a shot. NATO's going to die because those countries are dying. Now, we can say the new Green Deal is the best thing since sliced cheese. Is that okay to say that? But anyway, they say it's the best thing ever. But unless you have a replacement strategy, and when your people are going into winter unprotected because you don't have a replacement strategy, you are killing millions of people, European leaders. These people aren't going to take it. And Gretchen Whitmer is cut out of the same cloth. Biggest natural gas user in America, Michigan. What's she doing trying to cut the pipeline from Canada? You ever been to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan? It makes Germany look like you're on the beach in southern South California. It's just absolutely horrendous what's happening. I'm beside myself. The leaders of Europe could care less about their people. Biden is bad. He doesn't care about us. We all know that. But these European leaders, and there's Italy. Even the French president is waffling a little bit. He knows what's coming. It's going to get ugly. Germany doesn't have to do let's put it this way. Putin is not threatened by NATO any longer. NATO is going to implode. They got to start this war within a week or two, because once the first winter hits, it's over. It's over. NATO will collapse under the political and civil pressure that's going to be brought to bear. Europe is about ready to go into flames. History shows us this. And it's not what Dave Hodges is advocating for. I'm just saying this is where they're at. People aren't going to sit quietly in their apartments and freeze to death or not have food. That's not going to happen. I'd actually predicted 8 years ago, and you've heard me say this before, that I actually thought that Germany would quit NATO and join Russia. Well, the WEF has their hooks into the German leadership. So there's a block of European nations. They're not joining anything. They're just going to let their countries collapse. What they hope to gain from it? I'd like to be a psychiatrist and have them on my couch, because I'd like to find out what the hell they think they're doing. This is lunacy. And the thing is Gretchen Whitmer's cut out of the same cloth? Biden's cut out of the same cloth? What's with these people? Did they all go to the same elementary school? This is crazy. That's it for the Common Sense Show. Please share this far and wide. Thumbs up, like us. Make sure you're a member of the CommonSenseShow.tv for the very best in investigative reporting.
All right. So you heard it from Dave himself that, you know, these European nations, their governments don't give a damn about their people. They don't give a damn. And the people are pissed. And the thing is, with Germany's in big trouble. In fact, ever since from the start of this, you know, since America started putting sanctions on Russia and Germany doing the same, now Germany's starting to realize that, you know, why would you bite the hand that feeds you? Because Germany depends on Russia's energy and oil. So Germany, like he just said, Germany would leave NATO and join Russia. And Germany is. So Germany's pretty much saying, fuck America at this point. Okay? So, excuse me. We're going to get into some of these scripts here. So, yeah, and I'm sure you can find a video on what's going on in France, especially in Paris. The people are pissed, like he said. These people, they're rising up against their leaders, against their governments, because they're tired of the mistreatment, they're tired of the lies and all the deceit. Okay, so we're going to start with, this is going to be the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 26. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 25. It says, And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. So NATO, all these Edomite countries that are part of it, they're all falling apart, turning in on each other. Verse 26, And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai ultimately is using this devil to destroy himself. That's beautiful. And at the same time, it's funny. So that right there shows you that, you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is the one that's in control. All right, now we're going to go to Obadiah here. This is Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is not understanding in him. All right? Okay, so Esau, Edom's kingdom, his beast system is falling in on itself because their system is set up upon lies, deceit, and just everything that's contrary to the scriptures, man. There is no truth in him, no understanding. Okay? Esau, Edom don't give a damn about his own people. Like I said, if Satan shall cast out Satan, how then shall he stand? Right? And all of those that were confederate, that were in agreement with him, they're now starting to come against him. Like I said, Venezuela, like Latin America, they're saying to hell with America. You know, these other countries, they're looking at America as the enemy now. Okay. Okay. Verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mountain of Esau? And that's what you're seeing as you keep, discern the signs of the times that we're living and what's going on. That's exactly what the Lord is doing. He's destroying the wisdom out of Esau, Edom. He's bringing the base man back. He's bringing the base man down. Okay. Verse 9, and thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Okay, so Europe, all of Europe, this winter, all hell breaks loose. Gonna suffer with no energy, no heating, no food. These people are gonna just completely lose it, and a lot of people are gonna die. And like Dave said earlier, that Europe is America's top trading partner. In fact, it's Ezekiel 16:44, it says, behold, everyone that useth proverb shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So America came out of Britain, right? So Britain would be the mom, and America would be the daughter. Okay? So if the mother is going through hell, the daughter is soon to follow. Okay? So, I'm gonna get it says Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 7, and it says, actually, hold on. Yeah, 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. And the nations are mad. Taking on this wicked, upside down, twisted philosophy of America. And now people are starting to see that America is the problem. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Slack here. Let me get that. Oh, actually, I'm going to get it. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay, so Babylon would have been healed, but this place is contrary to the scriptures. Due to the wickedness and pride of this people, especially Esau, Edom. Okay, her sins have reached up into heaven. Okay, now we're gonna go to Jeremiah. This is still the same book, Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 22, and it says, a sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. 23, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Verse 24, I have laid a snare for thee. Thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Verse 25, the Lord hath opened his armory, and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Alright, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, being the ultimate chess player, had laid a snare for Babylon. And that snare being the pride. Let you get built up, thinking that nobody could stop you, thinking that you can get away with everything that you do, this and that. But, roughly paraphrasing, judgment is not executed speedily, pursuant to Amos 8 and 11. So, now that Babylon, aka America, Babylon is fallen. This is it. It's only a matter of time as the upcoming weeks and months that pass. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. All right, and I'm going to close out with this. This is going to be 2nd Esdras, chapter 15. Chapter 15, verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So these people are rising up against their own leaders, taking matters into their own hands, protesting, riots, and eventually it's going to get to the point where it's just going to be outright chaos and violence. Okay? These people, they're not going to take it. So, once again, Putin, like he just said, he don't have to lift a finger. He can just let NATO just destroy itself. And then once it's weak enough to where he can make some real moves, just go out and get in there and do the real damage. So it's all strategy, war tactics. You could even read the book called by Sun Tzu, The Art of War, and it'll tell you about how you're just let your enemy just destroy himself while you just sit back and then wait for the right opportunity. This is pretty much what that is. So I hope that this lesson was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors and respect to the elders and to the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the Akim that are preaching and teaching this word with 100% truth and sincerity. And unto the men, women, and children that are listening and learning. And unto the Bayat, the elect house of David that is scattered abroad, I give you my utmost and sincere salutations. Okay? I will see you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharala, Wa Ababa Bal. Shalom, Barakatam.